What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my player career mode. This is episode number 41, and we start today's episode off by reviewing our upcoming targets and also the targets for our first few games. We actually failed the targets. That's the first time in this series that's ever happened. I've actually failed to hit the targets of the individual games, but we've got our upcoming targets there, and we get ourselves into the first game of today's episode, and we are taking on Inter Milan at the Juventus Stadium. So it's a real test here, our first real test of the Serie A as well, against Inter Milan, and to be honest, I felt really confident despite needing to score a late equaliser in the game against Livorno in the last game in the previous episode. I still felt very confident. We both got to a similar start, both teams got to a similar start, but I still felt as though we're at home. We should be able to pick up the 3 points if we play well enough, and despite them having a very deadly attack, look at that, that looks really strong, I still felt as though we should be able to get the win. And the first chance would fall in the 15th minute here as I flick on a goal kick towards Tevez, or a free kick to Tevez. Tevez finds me, I offload it to Pogba. Pogba plays it out wide towards Hazard. Hazard turns his man with a reverse step over, loses the ball but gets it back. It comes to Pogba. Pogba finds Marquisio, he strikes it, but it goes just wide the post and out for a goal kick. So the first chance coming to us, but directly from the kickoff, directly from the goal kick, and Handanovic kicks it forward towards Javier Hernandez, the Mexican. The former United striker loses out in the air to Javi Martinez, as you'd expect. Hazard collects it and finds Chiellini. Chiellini ends up playing the ball forward towards Paul Pogba. Pogba finds Marquisio. Marquisio collects the ball here and runs over the halfway line and gives it to Isla. Isla collects the ball and offloads it towards Javi Martinez. I'm just waiting for the opportunity. There it is. Pogba slides me through. Nice little fake Rabona. Then a Blanco hop. And well, I said before, I'm a firm believer in sometimes you get luck, sometimes you don't, and eventually it'll balance itself out over the course of the season. And well, I guess that's karma coming good for us this time. It's us with the goal, and it's really fortunate. I get the goal. It's a nice little fake Rabona into the Blanco hop, but it takes a huge deflection, an absolutely monstrous deflection, and Handanovic dives to his left, and it just trickles down the centre and into the open goal. So I'm claiming the goal, don't get me wrong, no one's going to take that goal away from me, but to be honest, that is a really relieving goal there. It takes a massive deflection off the defender and it just trickles over the line and into the back of the net. So Juventus 1, Inter Milan 0, a real stroke of luck there, and we are 1-0 up early on in this game, and yeah, it was a very surprising goal, but I'm not gonna get it taken away from me. I want that goal as my own, but still 1-0. But on the 25th minute, you see Lenz get on the ball here for Inter Milan. He rolls it through towards Javier Hernandez, but thankfully he hits the post and we get the ball away. So like I said, they got a very deadly attack into Milan with some good players up there, and it was almost Hernandez making it one apiece there, but thankfully he didn't, and it is still 1-0. But I gave away a free kick here, and as Juan Jesus stands over, he crosses the ball in towards Lens. It's cleared away, and as it comes to Carlos Tevez, he finds me, and it's a great chance for a 2-on-3. If we get men forward, we could have a 3-on-3, but no one comes forward with us, so it's got to be me and Tevez working together, and we do work together really nicely, because Carlos Tevez spots the run of myself, I run through the middle, I keep myself onside, I call for the through ball, he picks me out, and I finesse it into the corner to make it Juventus 2, Inter Milan 0, and I mentioned it in the, not in the previous episode, but one of my previous episodes. I think this year the combination could be myself and Tevez. In the first year, it was myself and Jamie Mackie. In the second year, it was myself and Kasami, and this year I really feel as though it could be myself and Carlos Tevez, because we've linked up really nicely at the start of the season. That's a great free ball by the Argentine, and a really good finish by myself as well. So it's 2-0, I've already got 2 early goals, and it's been an absolutely fantastic start here, as we are 2-0 up against Inter Milan at the Juventus Stadium. And the following chance would fall in the 39th minute as I turn Nagatomo and give it off towards Isla down the right hand side. He takes on his man and ends up offloading the ball towards Marquisio. Marquisio plays it through towards Paul Pogba. Pogba spots the run on me, and again I fake Rabona the ball, go for the rainbow flick and shoot, but unfortunately this time the deflection doesn't go into the back of the net, and it goes out for a corner. So corner to Juventus, but to be honest, we were playing so much better, and from that corner it's crossed in. We go for the header, but it's a pretty simple save for Handanovic, and I did stay down as well. I got an injury there, and my heart was in my mouth. I was thinking, oh god, please no, please don't give me an injury early on in the season, but thankfully I did manage to get myself up, and I was okay. I was really fearful I'd have an early injury, because I have had quite a few injuries already in my career, but thankfully I was okay and ready to play in the second half. And in the second half, directly from kickoff, we go down the right hand side. I swing it across, it's blocked, but it falls to Marquisio. Quick little back heel to me. I offload it towards Isla, who crosses the ball into the centre eventually. No, he doesn't, he gives it to me instead. I told a lie. It comes to me. I Ronaldo chop past my man. I get taken down. I win a penalty, and it is a penalty yeah, it was a penalty. Ronaldo shot, I got taken down. It's a penalty, obviously. So, penalty to Juventus here, and it's a great chance for me to win my hat-trick as Hernandez takes me down here. But Hazard said no. Hazard said, I'm not getting a hat-trick chance. I'm not getting my first hat-trick here at Juventus. You're not taking penalties. You missed one in the Super Cup penalty shootout, so you're not taking this penalty. I know you got a chance for a hat-trick, but you're not taking it. Hazard stands up and takes it, and he does score as well. Handanovic goes the right way, but the Belgian comes out on top. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm pleased that the goal's been scored. I'm a team player. I'm glad we've got the goal, but really, Eden? Couldn't you just give me the chance of scoring a hat-trick? Unfortunately not. It's 3-0. Hazard scores from the spot, and unfortunately I don't get given the chance to score my hat-trick, my first one at the new club. And it is 3-0. Hazard scoring a penalty, and in the 63rd minute we go down the left-hand side here. I turn my man, a really good chance. Pogba gives the ball to Tevez, and Tevez shoots, and he also finds the side of the net as well. He drills it in off one post, and it goes into the other side of the net to make it 4-0. Tevez with the goal, and you know, any chance of us losing this game or even drawing this game was now put beyond doubt. We were going to win this game comfortably. We're 4-0 up, and we could have made it 5-0 in the 75th minute. A lovely little ball roll and reverse step over by yours truly, but I messed up the finish. There was my chance for the hat-trick, but I completely messed it up and put it wide for a goal kick. So still 4-0. And in the 89th minute, the last chance would again fall to us. Inter Milan didn't really threaten, other than when Hernandez hit the post. They didn't really threaten our goalkeeper's goal. And in the 90th minute, we go down the left-hand side. Nice little double step over. Keep on going, offload it to Pogba. And Pogba's shot is saved by Handanovic. But it falls to Tevez, and Tevez makes it 5-0. So Juventus 5, Inter Milan 0. We thrashed them here at Juventus Stadium. And again, I was disappointed that I didn't get a hat-trick in this game when I really should have done. You know, I scored 2 early goals, and I had the chances to get a hat-trick, but instead I had to settle for 2 goals. But again, I'm a team player. We won the game by 5-0, 5 goals to 0, and that's what I'm happy about, you know. So a 5-0 victory. Yeah, I got 2 of the goals, and I also got a 9.4 match rating as well. Very, very good game. And again, I wasn't directly involved in the goals, but I was indirectly involved in, I think, all 3 of the other ones. So yeah, it's a good victory, and we then take on FC Basel for the following game here away in Switzerland for the Champions League group stage. Second game, and of course we won the first game by 2 goals to 0 at home against Stade Rennais, the French side. So as we take on FC Basel here, you know, I'm not going to say they're the weakest side of the group, but they're certainly a side who I really do feel like we should be able to get the better of home and away. To be honest, the group isn't really that strong anyway, so I definitely feel like we should be able to top it. And as we take them on here, I did feel confident about our chances. They've got some good players, don't get me wrong, some very good players. Sommer's a great goalkeeper, Scher's really good on career mode, obviously Fry's really good, Stocker's great as well. They've got some good players, but even so, we should be able to beat them with our fantastic side. However, it was FC Basel who had the first chance of the game, but thankfully they messed it up on the finish, and it went wide of Buffon's post and out for a goal kick. And in the 25th minute here, you see Javi Martinez intercept the ball. Eventually it comes to me through the centre. Nice little double step over. We offload it towards Carlos Tevez, who strikes it, but it's a comfortable save for Jan Sommer, and it is still scoreless. And in the 56th minute, you see Basel getting the ball again. It's Fry who collects it. Bonucci makes the challenge, but eventually it goes on the right-hand side. The cross is made into the centre, and, well, Isla bicycle kicks the ball off the line and out for a corner. What a clearance that was. And it's still 0-0, but it was a really, really tight game, you know. Like I said, I felt as though we should be able to win the game. Not, you know, with relative ease and thrashed them by 4 or 5 goals, but even so, I felt it would be tight. We should be able to win the game, but it was just really hard to find space in this game. You know, I couldn't seem to break them down. The team couldn't seem to break them down, and it was still 0-0 with 68 minutes on the clock. And in the 70th minute here, you see the ball get played forward. Eventually, the ball was played forward towards Carlos Tevez. Tevez finds Pogba, who plays me through. It's a great chance to make it 1-0, but unfortunately, we're denied by Jan Sommer, and it is still scoreless here with just under 18 minutes to go. And in the 78th minute, you see Hazard give me the ball here. I keep hold of it and offload it towards Eden Hazard. He spots the run of Carlos Tevez, but unfortunately the shot is saved and it's cleared away, and then Pogba's header goes cleared away again, and then it comes to me and I try and volley it as the goalkeeper's down, but we can't beat the man. It's still 0-0, and I thought, well, we're probably going to have to settle for a 0-0 here. It's not the best of results, but at least it won't be a loss. But in the 88th minute, I collect the ball and scoot turn around Diaz. I spot the run of Marquisio, playing through with a chip free ball, and he dinks the ball over the goalkeeper, and with 1 minute and 1 second left of normal time, Marquisio gets the goal and makes it FC Basel 0, Juventus 1, and we go on to hold on and get all 3 points as well. So very difficult game. I didn't play well, the team didn't play well, but we came away with the 3 points, and that is the most important thing. I got the assist for Marquisio's late winner, and yeah, I got a 6.5 rating. I didn't play well at all, but like I said, we got the win. That's the most important thing. And you'll see now we've now entered a new month. So here's a look at our stats attributes. We're an 86 rated striker. We played 8 games and scored 8 goals and got 4 assists so far in total, an 8.6 rating average as well. And yeah, you can see our attributes there. 86 rated striker, just 21 years old, £29.5 million valuation, very nice indeed. And in the Serie A, we're currently top of the table with 13 points after 5 games. Very good start, and we're also top of our Champions League group stage as well. So things looking very good, and I'm very glad you guys chose Juventus for me because I'm really enjoying this at the moment. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode of my player career mode very soon.